Right, so moving swiftly on to the Sony ponies. Now, the only thing we really know about this for sure is apparently it was disappointing.
I don't know. I find it hard to gauge other people's opinions because someone might say it's disappointing, but like, say Sony come out and they announce fucking a remake of Silent Hill 2, like that'd be the most exciting thing I've ever seen.
Pants.
You know, that's what I mean. So
you'd skid out of it.
But other people might be like, "What, Silent Hill 2 again? Who gives a shit?" But that's what I mean. It's hard to gauge whether something's disappointing or not unless you see it for yourself, I suppose.
Well, I guess we're going to kick off with Undertale. Now, Undertale, it does nothing for me. I
personally, I don't care.
No, I mean, I'm amazed.
Everyone loves it and great, but it just doesn't do anything for me.
No, I might play it at one point, but maybe. Now, PlayStation Vita announcement. Christ. Fuck.
The Vita is getting a game.
Fucking hell. Sony just kind of remembered about that thing. Like, oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that.
We haven't officially discontinued it yet. Ooh. That's your opinion of the Vita, I suppose. Right, let's crack on.
The Vita.
I'll buy that for $1 this summer. I mean, I know it's one of these emotional tales, but I just don't care. What the hell is this, though? I take it as a game with a lot of humour.
Yeah, but Undertale's like weird, isn't it? So,
I mean, I don't really know. I don't know enough about it.
From what I've seen of it, it's similar in some respects to the Earthbound series.
Alright.
It's weird and quirky and got crazy characters in it and things, but
I thought it was some serious, like, dark.
No, I don't think it. I mean, it's got like serious themes and things, but I don't know.
I was supposed to LP it with my brother, but he got shit internet. He was going to do like the good side and I was going to do the bad side, and I was quite game for that. But then he decided he couldn't upload videos anymore. What the hell?
Nah, I'm just... Nah.
We've got a special physical version of Undertale that comes with an illustrated story booklet.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Beautiful collector's edition box set that includes the game, the booklet, the official soundtrack, and a dazzling gold-plated musical heart locket.
That's quite cool, I suppose, in a
okay.
no one gives a shit kind of way. Oh, there we go. There's Vita's little cameo.
Yeah, also Vita.
I don't really give a shit about all this tat they give away with games. None of it holds any value. If you really want it, you just go down.
I used to. When I was a kid, I used to buy them.
Yeah, me too, as a kid.
Until the end.
Was ist das? Ooh. I kind of like the art style. 2 Ton Studios. Ooh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. So I've got some kobolds or some shit. Almost making me think a little bit of, not Flashback, what was it? Was it Fade to...
I don't know, what?
Alone in the Dark? No, not Alone in the Dark. I can't think what that game was called now. On the Amiga. 2D side-scrolling game.
Oh!
Legendary.
Moonstone.
No.
No?
No.
Oh, Another World.
That's it, Another World, yeah. That game was the fucking mad.
Well, when it came out, it was the dog's nuts.
Yeah.
Really hard to just play because it literally controlled like shit. But
and it was so convoluted how you had so cryptic how you had to complete the game. Only a 20-minute long game. If that. Yeah, alright. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting, I suppose. Probably be one of the free PSN games.
Yeah, just wait a little while, it'll be free.
It's got that stench to it.
Valfaris?
Digital Uppercut, same publisher again, I suppose. A Steel Mantis production. From the team that brought you Slain Back from Hell. Not familiar with that one. Dying sun, a cursed citadel, a fateful mission. Oh, I like the art. That's making me think of an Amiga game.
Like when you see the loading screen, like, man, that looks amazing.
And it was in like the super VGA graphics, and it just looked shit hot. And then you loaded into the actual game, and it didn't
look like
half
shit.
as
Yeah.
good, yeah. All right.
So that was the trailer, I guess.
Hey, it's a good thing we didn't want to know what the game was. That was it. Do you know what's really sad?
There you go,
they actually paid for that. Now, I'm excited, but after what you just told me...
Well, no, I mean, I don't know, but from what I gathered, it's like a simplified version of it or something. I don't actually know.
So it's not like a fully fledged Monster Hunter, which would be a shame. Look at that. Because, I mean, let's be honest, Monster Hunter on the 3DS looks like shit.
Well, for a 3DS game, it looks good.
Yeah, but, you know, you're looking at a few dots on a screen for the most part. I mean, I love Monster Hunter. I played a few of them now. Whoa, holy crap. I want to know more about this. Because there was, I believe, a proper Monster Hunter on the PlayStation 2.
I couldn't tell you.
And there was well, I say loads, I think there was 3 on the PSP, which is where I first found it. But they were so bloody hard to play with only one analog stick. I'm intrigued. It's like some of the fights.
So I can't tell you much better because I literally have almost zero knowledge of Monster. I looked into the one on the Wii back in the day because it was like one of the few games you could actually play online with other people. But you had to buy that, what was it, Wii Speak or whatever the fuck it was called. And I just remember
Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo'd the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta have that
to
little
people, okay.
speaker like on your table in front of you.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh, it's still got the theme. Same theme. That's good to hear. God, the monsters look amazing. Whoa. Yeah. I'll give that a go. Early 2018. Interesting. It's pretty. Yes. Where's the music? Oh, no music. God damn it. Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Well, what we got next?
Mark Cerny on the... I don't
you can skip this.
He's just going to waffle on, isn't he?
He's going to talk about HDR and all that crap.
Marvel vs. Capcom?
No.
I don't care. Moss? What's Moss?
VR.
See, the thing is, we tried... Well, you brought PlayStation VR, and it was pretty crap. I mean, it was... It felt...
I can't deny that it is more immersive. I can't deny it. But the truth of the matter is, the games look like shit.
Yeah, they look like PlayStation 2 games.
They really do look terrible in the headset. And that was my... I mean, I say my biggest issue. I mean, I do get a bit of motion sickness, so that didn't help. But
no.
As I said, the way they looked, it honestly hurt my eyes because they were so blurry in comparison to what, you know, the graphics look like on TV.
Yeah, and the actual screen was so low resolution.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It was just so low res.
It was
looked
weird.
Awful. For me, it was like a proof of concept.
Yeah,
like,
it was very much like a prototype.
You know, it looks, you know, like shit, but it works quite well. And it, as I said, it was immersive. I can't deny that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we had a few... Oh.
Looks like No Face from Spirited Away.
Yeah. We had a few issues with tracking, but they weren't that bad. Like, when the headset got a little bit off.
I didn't really have any problems with the tracking side of things. As I said, it worked pretty well.
When I was playing Eve, it did every now and again. It just wouldn't kind of flow right, if that makes sense.
But I can't see how you could play like a proper like fully fledged game in VR. If that makes it, like, you couldn't play a game that's like in depth as like an Uncharted game in VR.
Or Resident Evil 7. I don't know how people went all the way through that.
Yeah, but at least that's. I don't know. I can kind of see it a bit with Resident Evil 7, but you know what I mean, like an intense game where you have to jump a lot and move around.
Gran Turismo, skip.
Yeah. Nino Kuni.
I always wanted to play the first one.
It intrigued me because of the Studio Ghibli connections to it and all the rest of it.
And I think it was quite dark as well, because the game starts off with your mum having a heart attack and dying or something. And it's just like, the whole game, as far as I'm aware, I've only seen glimpses of it, but the whole game was you trying to bring her back to life. It was
I don't know.
Strange, but what if they brought Ni no Kuni like to the PS4 with a remaster or something? I'd probably buy it. I'd give it a go.
I was about to say, didn't they? But I don't think they did.
I don't think so. It's like the animation and like it's just incredible.
Awesome.
Okay, maybe. Alright, yeah, it still looks alright, I suppose. It looks kind of like an RPG that. What? Pikmin. It kind of looks like an RPG that I played on the Xbox 360, Eternal Sonata or something. That was a really weird game. Me and Nikki sat down and played that.
I know, it's one of those games where to me it looks more interesting than I would probably actually find it to play.
Yeah. It's probably got one of these batshit crazy storylines.
Oh, more than likely.
You have to be like a proper anime nerd to even give a shit about. Marvel versus skip. Don't care. Detroit Become Human. This is the new game from.
Oh, for God's sake!
What's that guy?
Did Heavy Rain?
Did Heavy Rain?
What was their name?
Did Beyond Two Souls?
Quantic
Dreams. Yeah. But I'm not sure how much actual gameplay is going to be in the game.
See, this is one of those games where, to me, it looks interesting, but what they've shown so far literally says almost nothing about the game, if you know what I mean. Like, they need a really good trailer to show it off properly, because it looks really nice, but obviously, because Quantic Dream, I mean, the games do, but...
Yeah. They break serious ground. The setting is quite interesting as well. This whole futuristic robots.
Yeah, well, biotics, whatever they're called, synthetics.
What does it mean to be human?
Yeah, it's going to be one of those kind of stories, isn't it?
Yeah. Or is this really quiet compared to the other ones?
This trailer is really quiet, yeah.
Network supply located. I mean, it kind of looks like there's some gameplay here. But it's a bit hard to say.
That's the thing, it's hard to actually see what it really... Like, do you run around more? Because obviously in, like, say, Heavy Rain, you kind of move around environments.
Yeah.
But there isn't, like proper action platforming or anything, you know. So maybe you move around more.
They're more like point-and-click sort of adventure games, aren't they? Yeah. Huh. So he's a terrorist. You play as a terrorist. Oh, sorry, freedom fighter.
Yeah, yeah.
But then I chose to open my eyes. To take back my freedom and decide who I wanted to be. Now I have come to tell you that you can be your own masters.
We're with you. I'll follow you, Marcus. I'll follow you, Marcus.
I kind of got this thing though where they've got like this epic music, but there's nothing really happening on the trailer.
The thing is, as well, it just seems silly, really. I mean, why would you create these people with actual AI and then just, I don't know, it's just strange. These slaves, shall we say?
What I'm seeing in this trailer doesn't look very interesting at all.
No.
The first trailer they showed where they had that guy holding a kid.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Like that looked interesting. This trailer just seems just like okay. Doesn't look particularly interesting anyway.
It's sort of like one of those stories as well that's been told quite a few times at this point.
Well, they're probably heavily going to borrow from the likes of Blade Runner and what have you.
Yep.
I don't know if have you seen Ex Machina?
No, I don't think so.
It's probably the best film about AI that's ever come out.
Did we watch it at your place?
I haven't watched it with you. I've only watched it with Laura, and she hated it.
Probably not
It's a bit too highbrow for her. She went too into it.
But just machines. There's like too much emotion in there. I mean, I don't think...
No, it's trying to force emotion.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to care, but going by this trailer, I really don't. Oh, will you choose to shoot?
Yeah, let him go.
Yeah.
My name is Marcus. I am one of them. This is our story.
Oh, good for you.
Because the thing is, they're not like artificial intelligence. That's like actual intelligence. Like, I don't understand why you'd ever build that into
I'll be honest,
servant
that
bot.
trailer did zero to make me interested in the game.
I'd like to give
I was
it a go.
more interested in it with the previous trailer they showed a while ago than that.
No heroes allowed, eh?
VR experience.
See, the PS4 is just not powerful enough for VR. And look how
Alright, I'm literally
uninterested.
completely uninterested immediately.
Same. This just looks... This looks like a PlayStation 2 game. With like a wacky art style that is not interesting.
I've long awaited your return, O God of Destruction. Let us begin conquering the world.
Oh yeah, hang on. Oh. Nope. PlayStation VR to become the God of Destruction.
World's not gonna conquer itself.
Bad Man and Bad Miller.
Let's go.
Isn't technology incredible these days? To think we can conquer the whole world from inside this very
Cross the dark shadow across.
Yeah, without those, the whole God of Destruction vibe is utterly lost.
Resolution looks a bit more accurate. It's quite blurry.
Yeah.
Take the hero's base.
Alright, yeah. Looks garbage. Looks like one of those like 10 quid indie games that you'd find on Steam.
Yeah.
Except I almost guarantee it's going to be a full price 50 quid VR experience.
It literally looks like
Tonight, go on, shake it out.
crap.
Yeah.
Check it out. Lucky man.
I'm actually surprised they're pumping VR as much as they are.
Well, they got to, haven't they? They have actually sold a fair few of them. There's 1 million out there. So
Yeah.
if they can get a market, you know, with a game, then
That means 2% of the PlayStation 4 audience has one.
wow.
Yeah. I think Sony just jumped on it too quick.
This is gonna make me famous.
Yeah, that does nothing for me. I
Last couple of minutes, I'll never get back.
I kind of got a little bit excited when they said you're a god of destruction and all the rest of it, and then they showed you like, ugh. PlayStation 4 system. Oh, if only it said PlayStation 4 required then. I was like,
Really?
yeah, fucking hell. Playlink. Shoe plays. I missed that. Huh.
This is a game like no other. Here, the only thing you need to know is each other.
Okay. Oh dear. What?
Shall we start with the question? Who is most likely to laugh at a teacher's lame joke?
What?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
What is this?
They're turning into Nintendo.
Ah.
One of you needs to take a photo of someone else, and then we can get started.
What?
Time.
No.
Can you skip it?
Yeah.
It might be long.
Done. Finished. Garbage.
Oh no,
Hidden-
it's the same game. Oh, is it the same?
It's Playlink, so it's the same. It's the same like development studio.
Crime thriller, designed to be played on your own or collaborative with a group. In this game, your choices really, really matter.
Oh,
Why are they
Fuck's
tying?
Drama can live or die based on the decisions that you make.
Um.
So it's about the trust between the characters in the game and their relationship, but also the trust with you and your friends playing the game. The story of the game centers around a serial killer known as the Trapper, who has been murdering numerous people for some time. What he does is he sets up traps on their bodies, the victims, which is designed to kill the first responders.
I mean, I think it's an interesting
Felicity Graves, who's the
concept,
We saw how people played until dawn.
but
Although it was a single-player experience, on the internet we saw loads and loads of people streaming it together as a group and all shouting out the answers to different decisions. We thought we could make something with that. In this story, everybody can die as a result of your actions, or everybody could live. Your decisions are almost like taking a pebble and dropping it in a pond. Ripples will spread out and affect other parts of the story. If you drop a rock in there, big waves will spread out and have huge impacts.
Playlink is brought to the game as a second screen for everyone that's playing it. That was meant that it's
well, I'm bored.
yeah, I'm literally I completely zoned out there.
Yeah, bored. Matterball. Did I misread that one? Did I? From the makers of really intriguing.
Oh, it looks like that. Well, I suppose you could say it looks a bit like Mega Man.
Yeah.
Um,
Or like.
it proper reminds me of a game. Was it Strider? Was it
Oh,
called?
Strider, yeah. That was a couple of years ago now.
It's kind of a
Whoa.
bit of a bullet hell kind of game.
Yeah, not really my sort of thing.
No, I never really played games particularly like that.
Yeah, pre-order now, mate. They might run out of digital copies.
They might
They
do.
might.
You'll miss
Fucking
out.
idiots. Knack 2.
Who makes a million robot clones of themselves?
Yeah.
I mean, who does that?
I mean, the first one was alright. I mean, it kind of massively missed the mark. It was actually, okay, it was actually quite disappointing. I was actually quite hyped for it. But it was just like, it was a very bare bones game. Like, incredibly bare bones.
It does 0 for me. Well, it's one of those games where I'm amazed it got a sequel.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I never saw Knack 2 coming, I'm going to be honest. Because it didn't do very well. I really did like the concept and the idea behind it. But it was one of those games that the more I saw of it, the less I was interested. And when it finally came out, I was quite shocked at the performance. Because it fully chugs up at times.
Nah.
Very surprised to see Knack 2. See if they can actually get a stable... next.
Oh, for fuck's
Next.
sake.
Bravo team. Oh, they're hammering PlayStation VR, aren't they? Images reformatted for non-VR display.
Yeah, really? Yeah, because it will look like garbage on the
Fuck,
VR.
well, look at this. It's... yeah. It looks like a PlayStation 2.5 game.
It looks like Counter-Strike Source.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that probably looks better, actually, to be fair.
Yeah, not much.
Yeah, this looks about as thrilling as Toilet Roll.
Hey, at least Toilet Roll has a purpose. I can't think of much purpose of that. Not interested.
Yeah.
Next. God of War. Yeah, okay. This is... I'm quite interested in this.
I have to confess, I have not played a single God of War game.
I played the ones that were on the PlayStation 2 and never played any of the others.
They're very highly thought of and all the rest of it, and they always push the consoles to the limits. But I've never played one, so...
This one is more of a reboot, though, if I'm...
Well, from what we saw in the last trailer that they had, it was kind of like God of War meets Last of Us
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Because his kid is supposed to be dead, Kratos' kid. Oh no, because I did play one on the PlayStation Portable as well. I think it's a PSP.
You think I'm weak because I'm not like you.
And that had a very touching moment in it, where when the gods like grant him like a few minutes of happiness or something, and he goes into this big field with his dead wife and kid, if I remember correctly. It was a long time ago. He looks like a beefsteak though, doesn't it? It's going to be very hard to do an emotional story with that face.
Long way from home, aren't you?
Damn.
And here I thought your kind was supposed to be so enlightened, so much better than us.
That axe is pretty cool. Combat looks like it's going to be a bit slower.
Don't take kindly to outsiders, trust me. When they find you, and they will, they'll make things difficult.
Wait here. I will handle this.
That was cool.
Combat looks good.
Yeah, it does. It's really good. Combat is always good though. It looks very, very different. Nice. It's a shame they don't bleed gore. I do like gore.
Yeah, proper blood.
They're all made of lava. Oh no. Please, no climbing.
On our journey, we will be attacked by all manner of creature. To be effective in combat, a warrior must not feel for his enemy. Close your heart to their desperation.
The enemies look really cool as well.
Heart to their suffering.
It's just ridiculously over the top. I like it.
No place for a boy. You must be a warrior.
But not everyone is bad.
Ah.
They're always sent to the open to those who can help.
Who you were before doesn't matter. This boy is not your past, he is your son. And he needs his father.
You'd probably be able to bone her as well. Be one of those QTE. you always can in God of Wars. At least ones I've played. It's just funny. Holy shit.
What is this?
It's
It's the war of the
it's pretty big. Whoa.
What is it saying?
He wants to help us!
Could be pretty good. Looks pretty damn badass to me.
Is this 2018?
I would say most likely. Yeah. Who needs games around Christmas, eh? Yeah. Happy with that. Could be good. But that's it, Santa Monica. Because it's called God of War as well, I assume it is going to be a reboot. Just straight up.
Yeah, I'm happy with that because obviously I haven't played the other, so I'm happy to start with the
Yeah.
first one. If you know what I mean.
Same. The
VR.
Impatient. Go on.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Do you know what? Just seeing that just winds me up, though.
Roll the tape. I'd like to try again.
Get on with it. Supermassive Games.
Who did they? What did they make?
Yeah, they sound familiar. Supermassive Games. One of the more impressive looking VR games.
Yeah. Looking at it now,
Oh yeah, through the actual headset, yeah. It looks
did you
like
see
you've
Robinson the Journey before they fucking released it? Jeez
No.
Louise.
got, I suppose when you got the blurry screen all over the place, yeah. Yeah, it does nothing for me. I mean, it might be a good game, but there's just not enough.
No.
Next. Strange Brigade. That
Never heard of it,
rings
so-
a bell. Strange Brigade.
There are remote corners of the British Empire where the
A
shadows
rip
begin
roaring
to
new
appear.
adventure.
The servants of the crown know about these places and the things that sometimes lurk there. It is
Rebellion?
the burden of empire to protect the world from such horrors. Embark on an exotic safari into danger where few dare go and fewer return. Fantastic and forgotten civilizations, shrouded in mystery, treacherous tombs and unfathomable evil never before seen
Evil?
by any human now living. Jump into the most daring expedition in history. Rebellion presents the fearless and unflinching Strange Brigade.
Yeah, I've heard of this. I'm pretty sure this was announced a couple of weeks ago.
Well, was it? I haven't seen it before, to be honest.
Looks interesting. I just don't really know what it is.
House-pounding adventure will rivet you to your game controller. Is the Strange Brigade doomed to burial in an ancient tomb? Don't fail to play the Strange Brigade.
So basically, another trailer that looks semi-interesting but doesn't actually
Show
tell
you
anything
anything whatsoever.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Next, go on. I'm so totally done with Uncharted. It's unbelievable. But I'll probably watch a playthrough of this game when it comes out. I just don't want to climb up any more cliffs.
The great battle in which Ganesh lost his tusk. We find these symbols. We find the tusk.
Yeah, she looks different.
That's supposed to happen? No.
You kind of want to play as Drake as well, you know?
Come to downtown Hallabadoo.
That does look pretty.
No resting place.
I'm actually more intrigued to see how it ties into Uncharted 4 because it will do in some way, and I that's kind of what I want to see. Some of.
Hunting is not a risk averse rank.
Oh, who am I kidding? I know I'll play it. I'm only kidding myself by saying I'm not going to play it.
What a pleasant surprise.
You need my
So is it set kind of
collector.
halfway between 3 and 4?
It looks like it.
I bet I got modelled up on the PlayStation thing. I haven't actually watched any of the Sony stuff.
Ah. Well, it's been pretty meh so far. God of War looks phenomenal.
Yeah. It was the Sony movie thing I was thinking of.
Sony movie?
Yeah, Sony Pictures.
Oh, I didn't even know they did anything.
Their film lineup for the year is out of bollocks. They got like 2 films coming out this year.
Oh, that many. And that's the other thing with Uncharted as well. They're just so full of Call of Duty-esque set pieces. They're just like you know, like when you step into an area, it's all going to fall apart, and you're going to smash through windows, and you're going to go through this, and yeah, remaking Shadow of the Colossus. I caught this. I like the story of Uncharted. I like the characters of Uncharted. I just don't like the gameplay. Now this, Blue Point Games as well, the guys that did the Uncharted remastered
That's
trilogy.
it. I was trying to think what they did.
It looks a bit good, doesn't
I was just
it?
about to say it looks a hell of a lot better than the PS2 original.
Wow, come on, 2 generations ago now. And now this is one of the games that I always wanted to play. So the fact
this
it's
is the second remake. Because they did a HD.
They did it
remake.
on
they did a
PS3,
HD,
yeah.
but this is like a proper,
Yeah, a ground up remake.
which
I
is
did
cool.
hear about this. So I always heard people banging on about this game, but I never played it.
Well, it's supposed to be legendary, but
Yeah.
I always wanted to play it, but I never did. So this is a good reason to jump in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks a hell of a lot better.
Because apparently the story in this game is really, really good, and it's very dark.
Well, I know the story. Of
Yeah,
it, because
so do
you're
I.
killing the Colossi in order to save
Save
that
your
girl.
missus.
I can't remember.
Well, yeah, apparently it's your missus, and the gods have told you... she's dead, I think.
Yeah,
And
no, she dies. You're told by some weird, mysterious, godlike thing that if you kill all the Colossi, you can bring her back to life.
Yeah. But at the end, when you kill all the Colossi, the god doesn't bring her back to life.
I think there's like 2 endings or something.
No, it
to
does,
if I
but it
remember
kills
correctly.
him, and she comes back as a baby.
Ah, yeah. So, a bit of a shit outcome, really, when you think about it.
When you know it's a downer at the end.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it worth the journey now? I think he just saved us 50 quid. Oh well.
Oh well.
Now, Horizon.
Everyone knew the ending to Shadow of Colossus.
No, I knew roughly that it wasn't a good ending, but I didn't know the ending. I mean, I think I did. Now this, more Horizon Zero Dawn. Yes, fucking please. Easily in my top 5 favourite games of all time. Especially as this is meant to carry on the storyline. Which was surprisingly really good.
Few dare trespass here. Those that do.
But I really need to put
the glory of
some time into it to get into it.
I fucking loved it.
in a land like no other.
See, the thing is, when I first played it, I was going around doing all the side quests, and it was cool, it was alright, but when I started playing the campaign and the quests and the main story, I couldn't stop. It was so good.
I'm here for the mountain.
And she's got her armour as well.
Answers.
Then you must face
And Aloy's just such a good character all round as well. Oh, those fucking things are a pain in the ass. Thunderjaw. Because this DLC is supposed to be massive as well. It's supposed to be like another whole game again.
Well, it's
Coming
coming
this year as
There's
well.
something that's actually coming out this year. Fucking hell.
I know most of it, or I think all of Ubisoft stuff is.
Yeah. Haven't seen Gran Turismo, skip. Life is Strange,
Oh, we've already
skip.
had that.
Thief, skip.
Skip.
Dishonored, skip. Evil Within, skip. Seen all these. Seen.
Everybody's go.
Extinction.
I thought you was into Evil Within.
Ah, we
Everybody
watched
watched
it
it.
all on Microsoft's press conference.
Wave after wave of merciless evil.
Evil.
It's not going to be another trailer showing nothing again, is
Of
it?
course it is.
Well, it's a cinematic trailer, so yeah.
Fucking hate cinematic trailer. I really do. They just do nothing to excite anyone. 'Cause I said, no, but they think gamers are stupid. Like, they see it and go, wow, that game looks amazing.
Gamers are stupid. Gamers are like the
I just-
majority of them. I just called everyone stupid. But you know what I
The
mean.
game could look like an N64 game for all we know,
Mm-hmm.
but we're presented with this as the trailer.
But to the casual gamer, it sells. It sells. Look at Destiny and how well that sold
Don't-
and continued
Don't
to
start.
sell.
We've
Look
only
at
just finished on fucking Destiny.
Look at how well No Man's Sky sold to begin with. And what about what's the other one? Fucking shit game. Poor man's bloody Grand Theft Auto.
All man's Grand Theft Auto.
The
Oh,
other-
Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs, yeah, sold really well.
My god, this trailer is epic as
You know what
fuck.
it reminds me of? That bloody ninja game.
It's reminded me of that anime.
Oh, Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
They shall not. And this soldier is all that stands
Now,
between humanity.
Got
Had-
like the really basic orc design.
yes, it looks quite out of place. Now, had that actually been gameplay?
Oh, that's some gameplay.
Oh, here we go. Oh
The
dear.
gameplay doesn't look much more interesting.
No. Days
Ah,
Gone.
here we are.
Now, this is shaping up. A lot of people have played it and they're saying that this is shaping up to
There's
be the
actual
next.
gameplay in this one as well.
Yeah, this is shaping up to be another sleeper hit.
Yeah, they show you 3 different ways they can take out a base or something.
So this is Sony's new. Didn't realise it was Sony Bend making this. They're a really good studio.
Gotta get some men together, go after them. Okay, ain't my problem. They've got me.
See, the thing is, it's not an issue but I'm picking up such strong Last of Us vibes from this game.
That's what the other people I watched said as well.
The thing is, though, it's open
But
world.
you can't blame
zombie.
them. That's the thing. You can't blame them
No.
for it. I mean,
It's an open world zombie.
if they're going to copy a game, The
post-apocalyptic
Last of
game.
Us is a great game to copy.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to argue with that.
Didn't realise Last of Us was open world.
No,
No, it's not.
Didn't think so.
But also the thing with this as well, it looks like it focuses more on combat, whereas The Last of Us is very linear.
And it's story. It's basically a story-driven
Mm-hmm.
game primarily, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's announced State of Decay 2 as well.
Yeah, that looks cool. Looks really cool. Xbox and Windows.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting State of Decay 1 because they made their HD remastered version for the PC
Yes, with all the dicks.
with all the discs.
Yeah. Did you not hear about that?
No.
They started doing it, and when they upped the resolution on everything,
Yeah.
there was dicks everywhere. Like, literally everywhere.
Mate, if we made a game, we'd put dicks everywhere.
Because the like animation people got in so much trouble for it.
Suffocated him a bit quick.
I'm actually more shocked that it's gone from night to day in the space of 30 seconds.
It's probably just for the trailer. Let's hope. Because Horizon Zero Dawn does that as well. Like the transition from night to day literally takes a few seconds. And it's night
It was
for
like it was
ages.
raining nighttime and now it's dry daytime.
Now, Negative Nelly.
Well,
I don't care. I know what you mean, yeah.
but once again, unfortunately, the thing is,
That's how it happens in games.
Hmm. This looks a bit good though. Forget about Last of Us, right? That doesn't put that out of your head. That doesn't exist.
That doesn't have a day and night cycle anyway, does it? It's just,
No.
no, it's just a linear game.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I love linear games for that fact that they can be focused on what's going on, kind of thing. Whereas obviously an open world game, you know, you can't be all the, you know.
There's certainly positive points to a linear game. You can tell a much more controlled, tighter story.
Oh yeah, completely.
But I do like my open world adventure games, and I didn't realise quite how much I liked them until I played Horizon.
I'm quite looking forward to Far Cry 5 at the moment. That looks interesting.
I haven't seen any gameplay of it, but yeah.
They have shown some at E3. I haven't watched it.
Far Cry. I played the shit out of Far Cry 3 and I thought that was really good. Far Cry 4 apparently was really good, but it's basically the same game.
Just don't want to basically.
Yeah, but in fairness, Far Cry hasn't really changed at all. Even when you go back to the original, because they just sort of evolved on the original formula.
Well,
I loved the first one. I absolutely loved on the PC because back in the day, that was like fucking groundbreaking shit.
But then the thing with Far Cry though is you had the original Xbox version, which was a completely different game. You had all the weird beast powers and everything.
Primal.
No,
That was the one that actually brought up with Mammoth. What was that called?
Far Cry. Ooh, nice. It's like Far Cry, not Extinction. I can't think now. But yeah, it started off the same as the PC version, but then it split halfway through and it was its own thing.
It just lost me when you had the mutants in it. When you got some mutants in the first one, that was when the game just lost me. I was like, right.
Did it have
lost
the mutants
interest
in the PC?
Yeah.
Oh, did it?
Because I was really enjoying it, and then
Far Cry.
all of a sudden it just.
It's Far Cry Instincts.
That's it.
That's it, yeah. Whoa. Yeah, because they were saying the big thing with this game is the sheer amount of enemies on screen. I'm getting to the point where I'm just about sold on this. I think it's going to be good.
It looks like a game I'd enjoy. You know, I'm not saying I wouldn't enjoy it. It just, yeah, I don't know.
I've heard fire's a big thing in this game, like the way it spreads and burns everything. Apparently it's really realistic. bit like Zelda. That was actually very impressive, the way Zelda did it.
I'll be honest with you, as I said,
Oh,
I find it crazy with Zelda at times. No, we're not getting onto that. We'll save that for Nintendo.
Yeah, because they've got a new like horde mentality like system in the engine that apparently is really revolutionary, so they're saying. But yeah, it looks interesting. I don't know if I like running zombies though. I don't know. I mean, I guess for gameplay reasons they make sense.
See, the thing is that doesn't put me off, but makes me a little less interested, is because they're just, I said, like running zombies, like you said. Whereas I said, I'm sorry, I can't say it without talking about it, but in The Last of Us, it's the fact that you use a lot of stealth.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is, I love stealth games, so it's like, it just automatically, I prefer it.
See, I'm the other way. If I have to use stealth or shoot my way out of a situation, I shoot my way out of a situation. I try stealth for a little bit and then get bored of it.
I love brutally difficult stealth.
Yeah.
That's like my favourite kind of gameplay.
Ooh. They're really on point on the PlayStation 4 facial animations, aren't they? They're really getting there. Yeah, I like that one.
Zombie bears.
Zombie bears.
Down with that.
Yeah. Good Sony exclusives again.
I'm going to go jump in the shower.
Alright.
Oh, what is it with this game?
There we go, a cameo from my brother.
God's sake.
Gran Turismo, Crash Bandicoot, Insane
I thought
Trilogy.
this was already out. I've seen loads of people playing it.
Yes, I think it might be out. I think it might be out.
Because I watched someone doing a comparison where they were playing the same level on both versions.
Yeah, that came out ages ago as well.
Yeah.
I'm so down for this though. It's the stupid animations as well. Crash had a really cool personality. It's just stupid.
I hope I can get into it because obviously I never played Crash back in the day.
I didn't play a lot of it back in the day.
Well, I played it, but I never owned it or anything.
So I'm pretty sure I had the first game, and I played the shit out of the demo of the second or third one. But games were quite rare. When I was a kid, I just lived on Resident Evil 2.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, you kind of had your games and played the living shit out of them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like, as I said, I literally just played Diddy Kong Racing for like a whole year.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't play anything else.
But the 4-player
You know?
on Diddy Kong Racing was amazing. I remember every now and again one of your brothers would turn up and we'd do the 4-player stuff, and it'd be so
but that's
much
what I mean.
fun.
It's different nowadays. Oh, more VR.
Star Child. Yeah, I mean, alright.
I'm becoming less and less interested in VR as time goes on. When it first came out, I really wanted to try it, and it's because I've actually tried it that I've lost interest.
The thing is, I've tried a HTC Vive, and you cannot compare that to a PlayStation VR.
But as I said, the place, as we said before, the PS4 just isn't powerful enough to do proper VR. It
No
just
way.
Isn't.
No way. This is a VR game. A side-scrolling.
Yeah.
Why? That literally doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Because, I mean, I'm down for VR. I think it needs to get cheaper, but the only thing I really see it working for is simulation games, like driving games, space
flying,
combat. Yeah.
Like flight sims, definitely.
And I mean, if they can get a reliable way to play an FPS as well, possibly, but...
See, the, what's it called? Eve Valkyrie.
Yeah.
As much as the actual game itself was bollocks, because it was literally...
It was a demo.
One giant fucking microtransaction.
Yeah.
it showed me where the potential for VR is.
Yeah.
It's like flight sims and that. Totally, completely get it. But
because when you got fired out of that launch tube,
yeah, it was
mate,
so cool. No, that's
that
what I mean.
was
It was
like
genuinely
whoa.
cool.
Yeah, literally felt like you'd been flung out into space. It was great. But that does nothing for me at all. I don't understand why that's a VR game.
No, there you go. Elder Scrolls 5 in VR.
Why? I'm kind of at the point with Skyrim now. I looked on Steam. I'm like 700 hours into Skyrim. I'm so done with it. I was trying to get excited for it coming out on the Switch, but I was like, I'm so done with Skyrim now. I mean, the idea of it coming out to a portable console that I could take it with me is cool, but the only time I play Skyrim now is with mods and stuff to mix up the game, and obviously you're not going to get that with a Switch.
Nah, I couldn't really care less.
I think what they should have done with the Switch, if it's powerful enough to do it, which I kind of doubt, if they brought Fallout 4 to the Switch, that would have been different, because there's still a lot of meat on Fallout 4's bones. So, yeah. But this, why? They must seriously be hammering VR at Bethesda at the moment. That's like literally all they're doing.
When you think about it, they're releasing...
No.
Oh, for God's
No.
sake. They're releasing Skyrim again on the Switch. They're releasing Skyrim again on VR now. Oh, God, here we go. A fishing game.
Why not?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
VR. Who? What the f- Serious?
Oh, my God.
Please say it's free. This came around, I think, because of the how good the cooking in this game apparently is. Now, this is a game that I'd like to play, because I did used to like Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy 15, you mean? Not the fishing game?
No. No. If I wanted to fish, I'd go down the river, you know what I mean?
Well, that's a
Next.
thing.
Next. Oh, that's
We'll
it.
go back to the beginning.
Well, personally, I didn't think that was too bad.
It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't amazing.
Definitely was nowhere near as good as the Microsoft stuff. And the biggest zinger for me for the Microsoft stuff was the Xbox One X.
Yeah, but that's the that's what I mean. They actually had something. Like, if PlayStation came out and announced... I don't know what they would announce, but if they announced something, it would have been a different kettle of fish. But, yeah, it was alright. Well, everyone was wondering if there was going to be a PSP 2.
Yeah, or something like that.
That's what the rumour was mulling around, but obviously there wasn't. And
I don't think they can compete with Nintendo. They've got that locked down.
see, Nintendo, they can be underpowered as much as they like with handhelds. They still just dominate.
Yeah.
They absolutely dominate handhelds. And the Switch, let's face it, is a handheld.
Yeah.
So,
Not according to Nintendo.
oh, whatever.
A handheld second. Bollocks. Thing is, I don't know. The problem for me with Sony this year is there was no surprises. We kind of knew it all. There was nothing that was really like, oh, holy shit, excite.
No,
We've already seen all of those
big games we already knew about. So
Yeah. So, okay, not bad. Well, that leaves only one left.
The
Nintendo.
big N.
The big N. Man,
Versus Beast. So Man versus Beast.
Oh, man versus joke, I think this is going to be.
I'm tempering my expectations.
Oh
for
dear.
sure.
Nintendo. Nintendo goes one of two ways. Either like, oh, holy fucking shit, cool. Or Nintendo'd.
I mean, it's easy if... Don't get me wrong, I can watch the Nintendo stuff and be much more excited than you. But of recent days, you know, I've lost a lot of enthusiasm for Nintendo, I have to say. I used to fucking gush over everything they announced, but
Yes, you did.
I've now started to realise that they've lost connection with what people really want.
The thing is, right, Nintendo, don't care about you. You are their target audience.
I'm a Nintendo fan, but they don't give a shit. Like, the best games on the Switch are games off the Wii U, which I have.
Yeah.
Like, they need to give me a reason to buy one.
Mm.
Normally, I would have rushed out to buy a Nintendo console. I've had my Wii U since launch. I've had my Wii U and I've played the fuck out of it. But the Switch, I haven't bought one yet. I have no inclination to buy one this year at all.
Isn't the Switch the first Nintendo machine since the 64 that you haven't had at launch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Yeah.
That's a something. Yeah, I don't know. Well,
and it's not because I got older. It's not like I can go, oh yeah, but it's all kids games, because it's not. I love kids games, especially the likes of Mario and that. I fucking love Mario. Like Mario Odyssey, I know will be good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any doubt about that. But that's not out yet, and
I will play anything. Violent games, kids, cartoony games.
Well,
I will play anything.
Some, quote unquote kids games can be more fun, more challenging than anything, than supposed adult games. So I don't discriminate at all. But Mario Kart, I love Mario Kart.
One thing I would expect to have been announced that wasn't, which I was kind of 50-50 on, I was thinking maybe a Bloodborne 2. I know a lot of people...
I hadn't even thought of that.
Yeah, a lot of people were speculating that.
I can't remember what some of the other rumoured games were coming from PlayStation. There were some, but I can't remember what people were talking about. But yeah, Bloodborne 2 was one of them.
Trying to think what else has been.
But once again, the thing is, Sony probably would have dominated a bit more if they had some of The Last of Us.
Yeah.
But I do at the same time understand why they didn't. So I do get it.
Well, let's wrap this one up and move on to the big N.